So this is my argument as to why I think Kobe is the greatest of all time. I'm probably not gonna have a lot of pushback because I live in LA. This is SoCal. This is obviously Kobe country. But I mean the way that it looks, um, I mean especially the reaction we got from the world after we died. I feel like the U.S. and the whole world is Kobe country. So maybe more people will agree with me on this, but this is why I would choose Kobe over Jordan and LeBron. So, I mean, besides statistics, if you look deep into statistics, you can see why Kobe is better than Jordan. But I take into account passion. Kobe played 20 years straight with the Lakers in the NBA. Never wanted to leave. Jordan had other interests. He retired twice. Twice. Um, he retired in, was it 93? When he wanted to go play minor league baseball, and then he retired again in '98. Came back in 2003 and tried to win with the Wizards. Wasn't 100% passionate about it. I mean, if you really love the game of basketball, if is what you love, you don't leave unless your body just tells you you can't. Like Kobe, I mean, ripped his Achilles and still tried to play. I mean, how much passion does that show? Another thing is that Jordan had the team. He had the team. That's why he got those 6 championships. He might have been able to get more because he had the team ready. When he left, the Chicago Bulls went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Scottie Pippen, who's like, I mean, one would argue, would he even be a Hall of Famer if he wasn't playing with that team and with Jordan? I don't know. When he played against Kobe and Shaq with the Trailblazers, they got destroyed. So I mean, I don't know. And I think he was still in his prime. He was 35. LeBron's 35. And look how LeBron's killing us. People say, oh, well, Scottie Pippen was out of his prime. No. 35 is still young if you're healthy. I think 35 is you're still in your prime. Obviously, in the latter years of your prime, but if you're healthy, you're in your prime. That's my opinion. Um, Kobe just, I mean, had no flaws. Free throws, 3-pointer, field goal, post up, defense. He was first team All NBA 11 times. Jordan was 10. Um, all defensive first team. Kobe was the whole time. And Kobe played against some freaks. I mean, he played against Dwight. He played against Shaq. He played against LeBron. I mean, Carmelo. He played against them the hardest. I mean, Tim Duncan, KG, Steve Nash. Kobe played in the most competitive era. I mean, more competitive than even now. I mean, now it's all about threes and defensive teams. They don't like the Celtics, the 2008 Celtics. They don't teams like that don't even exist anymore. Um. So there's that reason, and Kobe did it with different teams, different playing styles, completely different. I mean, when he was with Shaq, he obviously had the different role as the kind of the number 2 guy. Then when Shaq left, he kind of learned to be like kind of on his own, and had to learn how to dominate, being the focal point of the team, and look, Pau Gasol. I love Pau, but I think if Pau wasn't on the Lakers, I don't think he would have been a Hall of Famer. 18-7, and he was more of a finesse player. He wasn't a power forward. Didn't have a lot of power and a lot of physicality like KG or Tim Duncan had. He just wasn't that kind of player. He used a lot more finesse, kind of like Kevin McHale. Um, yeah, he had Pau Gasol, and he had would be his third best player. Lamar Odom. Love Lamar. I love those players, by the way. But I mean, I think that was a one-man team, and he got 2 championships with them. I mean, Jordan had he had the team, the whole team, Dennis Rodman. I mean, Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen are top 50 players. I mean, like I said, I don't know if they would be in the Hall of Fame, without them being on the Chicago. Without, I don't know if Scottie Pippen would be in the Hall of Fame without him being on the Chicago Bulls. But even when Jordan was gone, I mean, they still went to the Western Conference Finals. If it wasn't for the Knicks, they would have gone to the finals and maybe they would have won the whole thing. So how much credit can you really give Jordan? Now, I give LeBron credit on that, that time he won with Cleveland versus the Golden State Warriors. I give him credit on that. But even then, LeBron only has 3. So he still has ways to go to catch up to Kobe or Jordan. So, Jordan couldn't shoot like Kobe could. He wasn't as clutch, in my opinion, as clutch as Kobe was. Never scored 81 points. And Kobe wasn't, in reality, Kobe wasn't the most athletic guy. Jordan was the most athletic guy. Big hands, big body. It's kind of like LeBron. LeBron's the most athletic guy. Biggest body in the NBA at that size. Kobe didn't have any of that. And he still became the GOAT. What do you guys think? Do you think Kobe's the greatest? You think Jordan's the greatest? You think LeBron's the greatest? I know you guys have never heard this argument, right? So I just want to know.